I'm back. It's been a minute. I know. I always say that. But I am back from my hibernation. I'm ready to chat about stuff no one wants to hear about. So let's do it. All right. So, in true Todd Kramer art fashion, I didn't plan to do anything for this. So I'm just going to wing it. I've been up to some things. I want to get back into this. I missed you all. Missed you all very much. And I think it's time to return to the interwebs. Let's hope that's not a mistake. But I don't think it will be. Because I love you guys, and you guys tolerate me if you're clicking on this. And so I assume you know what you're getting into. So anyway, I've been busy over the winter. I've been noticing that winter is becoming more and more of a favorite time of year for me. Not so much for the snow or the weather, though it does provide a nice natural force field for my solitude. But it is the time of year that I get most of my painting done. And it's because of that solitude. And maybe because of the weather. But yeah, not a fan of freezing my ass off. But I am a fan of getting some painting done. So that's what I've been up to. Haven't done many videos. I've been missing the videos. But, you know, you get in your head trying to make these things. So I'm trying to be a little bit more loosey-goosey. I know I've said that before, but you know, bears repeating, I guess. So yeah, so I've been working a lot smaller, and I've noticed that, you know, a lot of my paintings are fairly detailed. They take a lot of time. They don't need to take a lot of time. I just tend to take a lot of time on them, a lot of hemming and hawing. But I find if I, you know, work a little smaller, I can get a lot more accomplished, and I can do more paintings, and I want to do more paintings. So yeah, I've been working more 8 by 10, 11 by 14 size. And yeah, I got some new work. So I was thinking about how I was going to show everyone what I've been up to. I was thinking about bringing all the paintings I did over the winter and showing you one by one. But I think I'm going to pass on that. I think I'm going to show one a week or one every 2 weeks, depending on how fast I can get these videos out there. And yeah, just kind of go over a little bit of the inspiration, a little bit of the process, and yeah, a little painting showcase, if you will. So let's go to the next painting, or the first feature in the weekly, bi-weekly, maybe monthly, we'll see how it goes, Ty Kramer Art Showcase. Here we go. All right, so I got a lot of my paintings in this box here because I just got back. Well, last week I did Wicked New England, second year in a row. And a lot of them are still packed up, so I'm just going to take them out of here. I believe I have this on the end. So my first painting is from probably my favorite movie of all time. Now, I know some people might scoff at this, but for me, it is my favorite movie. It kind of just blew my mind. I was always a Dracula fan growing up. I was always enamored by the Universal Monsters Dracula. Just the imagery of it alone. I saw it a handful of times on TV. I mean, I grew up in the 80s, so, you know, we didn't really have movies like at the ready. So you caught it when you could. And as I got older, I got my hands on copies and stuff like that. But anyway, I was always enamored with the idea of Dracula. It was always such an interesting creature to me. It was an interesting movie monster. But when I was coming of age, I think at the ripe old age of 12 or so, I saw a movie by Francis Ford Coppola called Bram Stoker's Dracula. And I was lucky because my parents went to see another movie and they let me see Dracula, thinking, oh, Dracula, you know, go see Dracula. and I saw Dracula. And that's when I got enamored with Lucy Westra. So this is Lucy from Bram Stoker's Dracula. And if you know, you know. I love this character. The actress portraying Lucy is Sadie Frost. And the costume of Lucy in this scene, that was, this is her, I believe they buried her in her wedding attire. She was to be wed, but it was not to happen because Dracula got his mitts on her, turned into a vampire. And that scene in the cemetery just blew my mind. It always has. So, I mean, I love that movie from top to bottom. So, I'll probably do a lot more painting of that movie. And I have actually stuff I haven't shown, but yeah, I decided to do a piece based on that, and here it is. And I wrote down the costume designer's name, and I will butcher the pronunciation, but I'll give it a shot. It's Ako Ashioka. I'm sorry. That's probably not right. But this is, yeah. So this is an 8x10 oil on canvas, framed here. It's ready to go. I made prints of this as well. And yeah, a lot of fun to paint. I do have a time lapse of this. I haven't edited it yet, but maybe I'll show some clips. But yeah, so painting of the week. Yeah. Painting of the month. Oh yeah. Painting of the every other week or month. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Hope you all enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. Where's she looking? Somewhere over there. All right, and as I said, I participated once again in Wicked New England this past Sunday, and I had an amazing time, as I did last year. I really appreciate Jeff DeBoli for putting that out into the world and giving everyone a stage through which to showcase their arts. They had a lot of buskers there, which is always a blast. I met Bora. I mean, I met Bora briefly last year. She makes the rounds. But it was nice to have a little moment with Bora. I'm a huge fan. And I was on the second floor this year, which they had a lot of different speakers and presentations, and the buskers were very active on the second floor. So it was a lot of fun to watch them do their thing. And it was just such a blast. So yeah, and Salem Jack, I saw Salem Jack. He came by the booth. I'll probably splice in some photos. And of course, not only do I know Salem Jack from just going to Salem every so often during the season, but also from Derek Millen's YouTube channel, which is Detours, and I am a Derek Millen fan. And I met him. He showed up. He came by the booth. I saw he was coming through Instagram, and I gave him a message saying, "Hey, I'm a big fan. If you don't mind stopping by the booth, I'd love to meet you." And he did. So it was great to have a little interaction there. And I hope to see him again sometime when I'm back in Salem or vending some other place. But yeah, great time overall. My friend Jen helped me once again move a small apartment of stuff into a historic building that's probably is older than most buildings in America. So, but yeah, it was a great time, and I look forward to it, and look forward to next year if they'd have me. I do have some other vending dates coming up, some of which I'm still waiting to hear from. We'll cross our fingers. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's been a great experience. I think I might do a whole nother video on vending itself, because I am very new, very green to it, but it surprises me how rewarded I feel doing it. And that might seem odd to some people, but I think it would be interesting to break that down a little bit and kind of get a little bit more contextual about why that is, or even try to understand it for myself. Why does it feel so rewarding? But anyway, all right, everyone, one last thing before y'all go. For this, I brought out my handy candle taser. I'm going to tase myself some wicks on this beautiful, beautiful piece of artistry here. I will be doing a live with Virgil from South Of Sanity this Thursday at 8 o'clock. That's April 29th. It'll be me, Virgil, and other assorted friends going over his new lineup, along with just catching up in general and some other exciting news. So I hope to check you all out there. And until then, stay creative. Is it worth having a tagline? I don't know. It feels like I should have like an ending thing. So I'm like, stay creative. Does that sound okay? I'm trying to do this right. And I should have had this glow this whole time. Look at this. This is great. Anyway, thanks again. Till next time.